Okay, so I'm going to start at the end here a little bit in Common Room. So here we have, these are essentially like packaged up, let's call it micro campaigns for the sake of this talk. And so here we have pricing page visits from economic buyers in the last 28 days. We're packaging all this up with pulling in signals via AI and then recommending, putting in these prospects, if you will, on a platter for an SDR team or someone to like reach out to these people. So, you can do this at scale, send them to an outreach sequence. And like that is essentially like a workbench or like a prioritized view for reps to go through their day. But to get to the example that I was sharing more in the deck, in the presentation, you can stack rank all these too. But we have this view here of it's an org view, it's an account view with SDR roles that are open in Europe. And let's hope that this loads here. There we go. And so from here, I might want to do a little bit more research and personalization. So I can click on any given account here. Let's click on Amplitude. And then from here, I can say, okay, here's all the context. Here's this like unified view of what's happening within Amplitude. As a rep, I might want to like get this context to personalize an outbound email. But let's say like, okay, because we know that they're already in this micro campaign, like we know Amplitude has open roles in the SDR, with SDR in the title in Europe. Then we can just craft that personalized email. And so I can click on contacts here and see which of the contacts that I might want to reach out to. We don't have different filters here. Like this is just all the contacts that we know we found signal on from Amplitude. So I can add another filter here for say, to make sure that we're reaching to an economic buyer. Pretty powerful stuff. And then, maybe Jessica looks good or Francis looks good. I can click into Jessica. I can see that unified view of all of her signals and what activity we found on Jessica. And then this is kind of like the magic AI part. We can click on this, generate a message for me based on these signals. And as you can see here, it looks like you have 23 open roles in Europe. Exciting times. And then we kind of, it's not the perfect email like I shared before because Common Room doesn't have like a GDPR like specific type of thing, but you can start to see that you get to this point of personalization where you create these really specific bespoke emails, and you can like emails or outbound messages, then you can send that at scale. Okay, so and also I wanted to share that you can also like add this to outreach too. It's not just generating a message that you have to like copy and paste. So the question is like, how do we get to this? How do we get to that generated message, and how do we get to this micro campaign?